Hey guys, Dan Bidondi here. Just wanted to share a little piece of American history, Rhode Island history, Revolutionary War history. Right here in Rhode Island, it's located on Quaker Lane in the back of the commercialized area. Out of respect for the property owners, I can't disclose the exact location, but it's a huge bicentennial memorial. It's a compass as well. I think it's copper or whatever, I'm not sure, but it's pretty cool. But it's about this here, how the colonists used these techniques here to communicate with each other throughout the state and up into Boston. So I know people who love American history would definitely appreciate this. But anyway, it's a little piece of history, and it was Metropolitan's New England head office. I'm going to try to read this through the dock here, but it occupies a site which was given to a certain Spencer as part of a king's grant issued to the English colonists of Warwick by King George III. At the outbreak of the Revolutionary War, a beacon made of an iron tar-filled basket on a tall tree trunk was placed on Spencer's Hill, the highest point in the area. When a British ship was spotted off the Point Judith at the southern tip of Rhode Island, the message was relayed by smoke or light signal to the next beacon at Cumberland, from there ultimately to Boston, a process that took only 10 minutes. Also, when British foraging parties approached shore from Newport, a cannon located on the top of the crest of the hill would be fired in order to bring womenfolk and cattle to safety. So as you can see, this is what they're talking about, an iron tar-filled basket. And I'm sure they use Indians' techniques, the Native Americans' techniques of smoke signals. So they would put it up on the big hill over here on this tall tree, and use smoke signals during the day and light signals at night by blocking the fire to send different light, like we would have Morse code later on, you know what I mean? Morse code, but with light, not sound. So that's pretty awesome. You know, imagine that, 10 minutes. Point Judith, I think it's about 20 miles maybe, if I'm not correct, mistaken, I mean, 20 plus miles from here to Cumberland, which is another 30 plus miles, and from Cumberland to Boston, I imagine about 40 miles. Give or take about 10 miles, so I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, from southern Rhode Island all the way up into Boston, Massachusetts in 10 minutes, that's pretty impressive. So it's a little piece of history, and again, there's a huge compass here pointing to all the major cities across Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. I'd like to go find the site where this was in Cumberland, because they had a similar system in Cumberland as well to go to Boston. So it would be pretty cool to actually track this stuff down. So you American history buffs out there who like this stuff, try to find this here, you know, one of these memorials here in Cumberland, Rhode Island. That'd be pretty interesting to actually track, you know, from Point Judith to here to Cumberland and then Boston. That'd be an awesome history trail there. All right, guys, Dan Bidondi, and check my show out, truthradioshow.com.